I'm a sixth-generation entrepreneur, and I didn't really fit all those pieces of the puzzle together until I started to do a little bit of family research. And when my husband and I started our business nearly 2 decades ago, it just felt as though it was the next step. It was never anything that we really had taken a look at saying, oh, we have to work for ourselves. We wanted to find balance with our children and be able to enjoy them. But when we take a look at where we came from, my husband working in technology, which is a male-dominated industry, and then me growing up in the family business, which is was a commercial construction industry, both were male-dominated. And I had learned how to network and how to do business development work in both of those scenarios. But when we started off on our own, there were little kids that were involved, and there's just differences that work with women. And it's one thing when you're driving down the road, picking somebody up from preschool, and you're talking on the phone and a kid cries in the back. Other women understand that, whereas men aren't as patient. Men want you to be fully present, and so do women, but there's a different understanding that happens with that. And so when we start working with women-owned businesses, there's a different connection at the heart. And a lot of the businesses that we see not only coming through NABO, but also coming from clients that we serve, is that they're putting their heart and soul into it. It's not a transaction, it's a relationship. And women tend to connect differently when it's a relationship involved organization versus just the transaction that we typically see. What we see is a lot of women who are single moms are starting their business. And so when you have that additional dynamic that's added into it, decisions are made differently. And so the sales process is different. There's a lot of programs that are available for both men and women, just as there are with different diversity. And there's different programs that we see a lot of the corporations are wanting to be giving back. And it's really just a matter of plugging into the right organization to understand really what is available. And I think the SBA does a fantastic job in providing these opportunities. They put on really great panel discussions, learning opportunities, luncheons, trade shows that are inspiring and that also help people to understand that they can do it. You set your mind to it and you can do it. When we take that step back and we really look at what we need to do as an organization, whether it's for Evolve Systems or whether it's NABO, is understanding that women need support and women need to feel safe. They need to be able to go into an environment and question their peers. They need to seek out mentorship. They need to have access to education. And when we provide that for business owners, it gives them not only that sense of a successful ownership, but it lets them know that they're not alone in feeling some of the thoughts that they have. And there's so many great programs here in the Twin Cities that really will help to really harness that information where people are wanting to give back to the community, where women are wanting to encourage one another. You know, life is cruel sometimes, and we really like to be able to support one another, and that encouragement can go a long way.